Feel the bass.
Sing it, sing it, sing it.
Feel the bass.
road. They don't know when I come on. Bang.
Oh, and good morning, everybody. Oh my god, my voice is still not up there. It looks like it's gonna take a while until I actually wake up and start talking normally. By the looks of it, in the lobby we do have all of the players jumping in. I do have to say this is no spoilers, please, no spoilers. We do not want to know exactly who the players are. That is for us to find out later on in the evening, or of course as we progress through the games and the players are taken down. And we do have one very interesting game mode today, created over there by Barsake. We're gonna have Colosseum when this is the phase 1 of the tournament, Hidden Cup. This time it's gonna have 3 phases, and in the second and in the first one we're gonna see them play it out on the Terra map with Julius Caesar, needing to either take 2 capitals of his opponents or build a Colosseum first. And we're gonna need to see who's actually gonna get this win today. I do also want to say hey, thank you so much, Ibanka. Good evening, sir. Also thank you for the information earlier. Art 360, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did also notice over here, Kolga, bonjour, bonjour, bienvenue. I also see Big Z, good afternoon, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for picking up that first promotion, and of course, I do hope you're gonna have a good time with us today. Looking at the lobby over here, there's gonna be 12 players. All of them playing Julius Caesar. Going into this Terra map, I do actually need to change the map over here in my OBS. Terra map. This is an actual Terra map. This is gonna be 2 big continents. On one continent we're gonna have the players clumped in, all of them really close to each other. You can imagine they're actually gonna start warring, right? And then on the other side we should have all of the city states, this being a 12 players. We're jumping with 12 players into this Terra map. You can imagine how little space they're actually gonna have on the map. Oh, I can't wait. I gotta say, all of those legions just jumping everywhere, trying to hit each other, trying to figure out how to get the win. Now, Gaffney, thank you so much for the resub, for the prime. Much appreciated, sir. Oh my God, thank you, thank you, thank you. 22 months. Woo, that's big. Thank you, sir. Let me actually switch my sound settings over here, because I did not hear that notification, and I really do hope we're actually gonna load in. Okay, there we go. We're loading it. It's just a little bit slower, I hope. 12 players, man. 12 players in a single lobby. Let's see. This. I need to put this in my ear. Okay, there we go. And so, just as we're used to seeing the Hidden Cup, if you have been with me in the previous Hidden Cup seasons, this is a game in which all of the players have their name changed to something else. This time it looks like it's gonna be the Roman theme, because everybody's playing Julius. Also, we shouldn't actually know their name, so please don't tell us. You're probably gonna see quite a few streams going around on Twitch, especially in the Civilization 6 tab. You can watch any of them, but please do not tell us on the streams, on any stream. Do not actually spoil who is playing who, because that's actually the thing of this tournament, and also it comes with a ban. Be careful. Anyway, Boreal, good evening, sir, and welcome. Good day, sir, actually, and welcome. Yes, it is such a cool event. Yes, indeed. Okay, so let's actually bounce a little bit around the players over here. We're gonna see first Rome coming up to the top left part of the map over here. As you can see, the city states are gonna be on the east side of the map. All of the east side of the map is going to be populated with city states, and on the left side we're going to have Rome. Actually, wait a second. Oh my God, they're so close to each other. And please stop pinning. Somebody's pinning the map for themselves and not for everybody. Oh my God, everybody's pinning the map, and now boom, we gotta disconnect. Please stop pinning. I know I know he knows who he is, man. Please stop pinning. I love it too, man. I love it too. Okay, they're talking a little bit of banter over here. Julius Caesar, let's see, who's this? Oh, this is actually the player that disconnected. Wow. Okay, got it. Let me actually take a look. What was his name? We're gonna find out his name real quickly. Uranus. Okay. Well, he is gonna have some spices to benefit from. He's also gonna have a 1-3 and giant causeway to the west side. That might actually be interesting for him. Unfortunately, it's actually on the opposite side of his opponent. You can see his opponent is gonna be on the east side, while he's gonna be on the left side. If I understand correctly, you can actually have a friendship. It's going to be a long-term friendship, so you can shake hands with one of your or is it? Did I read the rules incorrectly here? Let me actually take a look. So, toutes les conditions de victoire sont désactivées. Prendre le premier cap, okay. 2 cap perdu. Le top, okay. Oh, it actually doesn't. No, it says 0 friendship. Sorry, 0 friendship game. This is a 0 friendship. In the second phase, the first one that I actually got to look at, the Battle of Trafalgar. That's where we're gonna have a long-term friendship, and I understand the winners. When their how to say, respective friends will actually get into the final. Okay, we're having, I hope, Uranus reconnect over here and keep going. We need to start the game up. Okay, so we're gonna have probably a first war over here between Thanatos and his opponent Uranus. We do have Aquilea with, I think, actually a little bit better land, especially since he does have these 3-2-1 spices, and of course I do see some amenities over there as well. Looks like he's also gonna benefit from quite a few chops over here, depending on where he settles, south or north. And I do see he's gonna have, oh my God, another opponent over here. This is gonna be such, oh my, and another one. Oh my God, they're so close to each other. This is gonna be like who's ever gonna get his third city out or something. Good thing is, for this Rome, Dementor looks like he's gonna have some southwest peninsula to settle on, and a +4 campus. Not bad, actually. You know, at least that's a bad city, but at least he's gonna have a good campus, you know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to get as much territory from each other as possible. Of course, settle first and then back settle, because otherwise you're not gonna have a lot of land available for you, and you need to be careful how much you take from the beginning of the game. It's gonna be quite a challenge for the players, I gotta say. In the south over here, Hades is gonna come with an advantage. He's gonna have a tobacco tile to use at the beginning. I am not that convinced he's gonna want to give up on that extra production that you get from the stone tile, or of course this other two over here, just because of the tempo, man. The tempo, you gotta be careful with the tempo. We are also playing with a special BBG. There are some additional changes, two major ones. First of all, one that at a Pantheon you're gonna receive a 10 era score because they want to guarantee the players the golden ages, and that actually is an easy way to actually get the golden age. Now you get your Pantheon, bam, you get the 10 era score immediately. You build some other stuff, you discover some other stuff like wonders like other players, and of course you do get the era score from there, and you get to pass that threshold of 19 points. And now there's a secondary change that they did. Also, you can swim your settlers at celestial navigation, at the harbor technology, not shipbuilding. This was quite a stopper for a lot of the players, because yes, they did actually discover shipbuilding, but they did they did discover celestial navigation, but they didn't go as far as to actually go for shipbuilding. That was a little bit out of the way, so that makes it easier for the players to actually populate islands and try to get out of their location from an earlier start of the game, if, and this is a big if they actually have shallow water connections, because otherwise you're still gonna need cartography. Oh, thank you so much, Flap. Thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Woo, 31. Let's go. Welcome. Okay, so looking at what kind of other words we're gonna have, it looks like Uranus to the south. Wait, this is another Uranus. So who's this then? Julius Caesar? No. Oh wait, this is actual Jules Caesar Rome. Okay, and to be honest, I thought it's an AI. This, oh my god. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have Uranus here coming up with a scout in 3 turns, and by the looks of it, he's gonna have very good land to settle on his east side. Good 2-2 and a good extra culture from the sill tile. It does look like it's a little bit better than what Hades has to the northeast. But I gotta say, well, we're gonna need to see how he's gonna make use of it. We do have another 2 players over here. One to this. Oh my god, this I can't believe what's gonna happen, guys. What is gonna happen in this game? We're gonna have them war each other from the beginning of the game. Everybody's gonna try to take an advantage from actually having an extra scout somewhere. Can you imagine how valuable an extra scout will be, or even a builder in this scenario? They just don't have time. Like, where is the time? Look how close they are to each other. They immediately thinking, okay, who's gonna go for encampment, who's not gonna go for encampment? Do I have time to pressure my opponent with some horses at the beginning of the game? Do I need the builder to actually get that going? Like, all of that is going through their heads right now, because the time is per turn to actually settle your moves and think of a long-term plan is so limited. This is a blitz timer. You can see how fast they're going through the turns. One of the things that of course happens is turn 1 is an infinite turn. They take all of the time they need to think a little bit about their position on the map. That's why we had them pinning all over the map. It happened. And they want to figure out exactly where to go to scout. How, if they're top side, for example, they're going to scout the west side, east side, and south, not going to go north that much, because they don't need to actually scout the tundra. And those little details do matter quite a bit for the players in the matchup right now. We don't know their names, and we don't want to know their names yet. Please don't do any spoilers over here, but we do need to see how each of them are gonna fair. It's gonna be hard for me to actually catch up with their names. You're gonna see me a lot of the times actually bounce top side, middle screen, top side, middle screen, because I don't know exactly how to call each and every one of them, and it will take, since there are 12 players, it will take me some time to even search for this. So this is Julius Caesar, Roman Empire, Trajan. This is Trajan over here playing guess what, Julius Caesar. He does have a settler coming up in 4 turns, and he's gonna have quite a few pastures. Oh, this is actually a nice open sky possibility over here, option for him. Oh, front of the views to the south. He's gonna have some honey tile to settle on. Oh my god, this is actually pretty good. A lot of production coming up from these 1-3s. He needs to fix the food. In the capital he does have a 3-2 banana, but in the other cities, well, he's gonna have the honey. All good there. We got that going. very close to Caesar Augusta. Actually, who's who's the green one? Hera. This is Hera. Okay, where is he scouting? Oh no, this is Persephone. Oh my god, they're so close in colors, man. Hera, and where is the other one? Where is Persephone? And why do I what? Oh, this. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Okay, so we do have the settlers moving to the south here. It looks like Persephone is gonna get his settle over here to the southeast. Not amazing, but not bad. He does have a 3-2 banana to work to the northeast to get that extra food in, but is gonna have, of course, he's not gonna have the same abilities of Rome over here to the south. It does seem like at the moment Trajan is winning in the nice oh my god, he's not going south in the nice spawns. Oh my god, he's actually not going south, and we gotta disconnect. Zagreus, where did you go, my son? Okay, let me see his vision. Oh my god, he doesn't know. He never actually got there. He never scouted south. Oh, and he's gonna go for this. Oh my god, look at this western side. This is just not that cool, man. Not that cool. Only a 1-3. Maybe, of course, he's gonna get a 2-2 from the horse. He can try to go to the northwest somewhere around here, and of course try to get onto those stone tiles, even maybe settle the olive. He doesn't have a close opponent. Maybe to the north. I mean, everybody's close right now, so you need every little bit of advantage. If you can actually get an extra +5 from the rivers, you're gonna need that. Well, we're waiting for them to rejoin here, and this gives us a little bit more time to talk about their choices. We do have Kume over here, really close to Caesar Augusta, Persephone, and who's the other green? It's gonna be Hera. Persephone and Hera are actually quite close to each other, and it looks like both of them are gonna get settlers out. Kume a little bit later. He did actually grow into the banana to the southwest, or bought it with gold. I think he grew into it, to be honest. He already has 3 pop, and by the looks of it, he's not gonna have that amazing land to the north, but he's still gonna have at least one city with very good 2-2s to work, 3 of them. Rome, another Rome to the north is gonna already. Oh my god, this is a Rome. Oh my god, what's gonna happen over here? So yes, from the south, Hera might not actually want to be that incentivized to go to the north. He will be incentivized to go to the southeast and settle another city over here. This is amazing. You can directly settle on the coffee tile and get those extra bananas to the north ready. Easy peasy. And he's gonna have a decent amount of distance between him and Persephone to the southwest. No freshwater cities for Persephone to settle right in his face, so he's at least gonna have some form of demarcation over there. The land to the south is much more inviting for a war between the green Persephone, for example, and the Trajan over here. Both of them are actually gonna benefit from a nice spawn, so we're gonna need to see how the matchup between them will follow. I really would hate to see very slow moving armies trying to move towards Kume and back, because you see all of this hilly terrain over here, and not gonna be that easy to actually pass with even horses. Looking in the north over here, and why I was a little bit oh my godding over there about this, what's gonna happen over here. We got Arpinum on the left side. We got to have the Roman capital on the right side from August. As you can see, one of the things that immediately stands out is Rome August is not gonna have a lot of space. He already has a wall of water on his east side. He's gonna need to go north and south, and then he's gonna need to expand somewhere, and his only expansion available, his only direction is towards Zagreus over here. So this is a guaranteed war. If we had our doubts of how the players will approach actually the other games, the other wars over here, well, we don't have a doubt about this one. We know from the get-go that August will fight Zagreus to get out of his corner. The same can be said about the other corner over here to the west side. The difference here is there's going to be quite a healthy amount of distance between the two players, and it's not going to be that easy to actually pass through. We're going to need to see what will happen over here. It's much more likely that we're going to see, for example, Thanatos fight Demeter, or Demeter fight Rome, than these two guys fighting each other, like how to say, Julius Caesar and Thanatos. Now, slowly we're passing through the game here, and it looks like the players are getting their settlers out. We can actually talk a little bit about their strategic resources, especially in this FFA. You got to take into account they're not going to have that much gold available for them. In a usual teamers, you can actually pull your gold together and try to buy something. In this FFA, it does not work like that. You don't actually have somebody to trade with. You can't get those extra resources that you will definitely need. So access to iron, for example, is very important. Access to horses, to your own horses, is very important. Getting some extra benefits of gold, for example, is also very important. We're going to need to see how each and every one of them is going to try to actually get a healthy economy going with good war machine. If they can actually get that with more bonuses geared towards war, of course, all the better. And looking to what's going on over here, Jules Caesar, for example, is starting off with a Western settle, probably on that Titan, so he can acquire the extra science and the culture from Giant Causeway. He's still gonna get the ENA score pretty good, I would say, and he's gonna get a tiki hat to actually discover over here to the west side. He's getting his free warriors, very nice. Jules Caesar. Well, we do have a monument coming up from the record room in 1010s, and it looks like he's getting a builder from Puteoli. Doesn't have amazing land, not a lot of tiles to actually improve, but like I said, going for strategic resources here from an early stage of the game might actually be the difference between you having more units, upgraded units, for example, horses or swordsmen from benefiting from iron. You can build more units there because of the resources. So yeah, more units equals better. Well, we do have to the south Dementor coming up here with the settler in 4. Looks like he sent his first settler in the back settle. This, I believe it's a mistake. To be honest, I think this is a mistake. Now we're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to fare against two opponents. We do already have Thanatos getting a possible area from him, and you can see the only two ways of him getting out of here, of Dementor getting out, is to the east and to the north. If he goes to the north, he's gonna get closer to Jules Caesar. If he goes to the east, he's gonna be closer to Thanatos. And of course, we're gonna need to see if he's gonna want to actually be east side, because he's gonna have another opponent over here. That's actually Hades to the southeast. In the city of Antium, actually we do have horses in the third ring, very expensive to get. He does have his iron tile in between his two cities, so this is going to be relatively easy to improve and get. We do have him with this peninsula to the south that will allow him to actually get at least one more city over here if he's not going to be blocked by Uranus. And oh my god, Uranus actually has we got a war going and another war going. Oh, who's warring whom? Oh my god, two wars over here. We gotta was this a trader? I don't think it was a trader, to be honest. Okay, settle down. Oh, he found a feud. We do have Apollon actually with Hades getting into the borders of Trajan. Looks like Trajan over here is gonna want to get that city on the honey tile. He did discover the Fountain of Youth and he bought it. That was a major investment coming up from Trajan. He needs to be careful about the north, because Persepolis is already getting his encampment down and he wants to get this general. There are 12 players and 4 generals. Somebody's gonna shed some tears, I'm pretty sure. We do have Hera over here coming up with its monument in Kume. I do see is getting a builder out to start improving his territory. Let me actually structure this a little bit more. We do have Rome here. This is Uranus, Rome. To the south, that does benefit from an iron tile very far in the east, and he probably will get a settle over there on the horses or next to those tiles, so he can have access to both iron and horses from that city center. He doesn't have iron in any other city. That will be a problem. Looking at here, we do have Apollon actually on the coast with another settler coming up in 2 turns. He did settle right in the face of Trajan, and we do see Trajan at the moment does have an advantage when it comes to his unit count. He has 5 warriors ready to go. I find it extremely doubtful he's actually getting any kind of iron. By the looks of it, he does have a builder in Ravenna, and his iron is to the north and to the west of Artaxata. Artaxata, I don't know, one of those two. Anyway, we do have an archer in Ravenna. We do have an archer coming up from Narbo. He's getting up for war here. We do have him with a Pantheon initiation rights, and he's gonna get some faith coming up from his building of military. Also, Koliab, hello there, sir. Usually watching bots, but I wanted to show my. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, and welcome. Also, what is this setup? Hello there, sir. Yes, we do have an amazing setup over here with 12 Julius Caesar in the same game being played by different players, and they are playing to get into phase 2 of the Hidden Cup. We don't know their names. This is why it's called the Hidden Cup, and we're gonna take a look at the reactions turn by turn, bit by bit, to see how the players will actually get the war going, because they definitely need to smash through their opponents to win this game. We do have to take a look at the, really quickly at the strategics. That's what I was going for, so we can actually see their available choices throughout the game. For example, Kerma over here, that's look like his iron is going to be 3 tiles out to the southeast. He is looking to actually settle a city closer to that river. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to go for that sail tile. And this, oh my god, looks like Rome is getting some hits over here. Uranus was getting some hits. Trajan did declare war, and looks like he is declaring war against Apollon. We do have him moving some units over there to block the encampment being built, and at the same time bring some more military hardware on, make way for some more military hardware. We do have another pantheon here. Looks like he's gonna be god of the forge for Hades. He's getting those archers out for better defense, and Zagreus disconnected. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, that actually gives us a little bit more time to see what's going on, because honestly, there's with 12 players in the game, there's so much going on all over the map. It's gonna be confusing a little bit to take care of everything. We do have Seria Kronos with an iron tile in the second ring. That's easy to get and improve. He does have a builder ready. His horses are gonna be 3 tiles out, a little bit harder to actually get, and he's also getting Sphoros settled by Thanatos from the north. Looks like Thanatos might have found his target. Now we do have to the west side Jules Caesar also pushing a little bit forward with one city, Verona. He's getting horses out from the record room, and some archers from Puteoli, definitely gearing up for warfare against his opponent. They don't want to spend any time, as you can see, actually building up something like a campus. They just don't feel like they have time, and we're probably gonna see a few more players trying to get their encampments down. Looks like Kume, Hera actually did get the encampment training project going. He's one turn away from finishing it from that one encampment he had. He never actually got the third city. This was the sacrifice that Hera made. He never got the third city out. And whoa, oh my god, Kronos came to the south with a city, his palace, and it looks like he's pushing through Persephone's defenses at the moment with only 2 warriors. We do have some slingers ready from Persephone to defend against this. He does have an encampment, but I find it doubtful he did actually make enough points. Persephone, this is not Persephone, but this is Persephone. So okay, he's 2 turns out from actually getting his general. Another player that made the sacrifice when it comes to his third city, so he can get a general, so he can get that advantage against his opponents of +5 and extra movement on his units. Hello there, sir. Hello, sir. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay. They're still talking over there, getting some banter going. Every time, of course, they're trying to role play. This is one of the beautiful things of the Hidden Cup. We do have them trying to use every little bit of a tiny advantage that they can benefit from in the game, while at the same time they are trying to role play in the chat to actually give us a little bit how the discussion would go between the 2 leaders if this happened. We do have another another sacrifice here. August is gonna want to get his Temple of Artemis going instead of an encampment or getting more units out, or a third city actually for that matter. He does have it being built in 5 turns, and by the looks of it, he's also gonna get at least 2 chops ready, but from what I can see. He's also moving some archers towards the city of Agrippina, which I do see Zagreus did for Rosetta right in his face. This is gonna be terrible, what can I say? August definitely needs more units, and it looks like he's chopping down archers, not the Temple of Artemis. He's getting more units on the front line, so he can actually work this magic against Rome, against August. Zagreus, Zagreus. Oh my god, okay, it's gonna be a little bit confusing. It is what it is. Zagreus here is gonna get his horses to the north improve. Salone is getting another builder in 2 turns. He's gonna get not only these 2 soul mines improved, but also the second horse, which will allow him to acquire a lot of strategic resources, which you can see actually August does not benefit from. He does have some deer tiles improved, but his horses are 3 tiles out to the west side. He has another island to the north that it's again 3 tiles out, and another island to the southwest of Phafos, which is 2 tiles out. Very expensive tiles, all of them. And if he is actually adding I want to say Temple of Artemis instead of getting that extra city over there. This spells doom. I fear August over here might be actually on the losing path, unfortunately. We do have this encampment project coming up from Hera, and now that we can actually access this, we can see who's getting a general. Hera is gonna need 2 projects. We do have the first one out that is gonna be picked up in 2 turns by the other Rome. Wait. Sorry, I got somebody else disconnected and I got distracted by Persephone. There we go, by Persephone. Is this the right color? I don't. Oh, this white thing is actually confusing me. Anyway, we do have Kronos magic to do the damage against one slinger. He took it down, and we do need to see if he's gonna manage to actually take out that iron tile. We do see Persephone did go for God of Craftsman. He's getting that extra production point on each of these improved strategic resource tiles. He doesn't have a lot of them. I do see only 2 of them improved, so that's not really a lot of faith or a lot of production per turn. The roam to the south with initiation. It looks like he's slowly pushing through the other Rome's defenses. His next door neighbor Apollon, which at the moment, well, he doesn't have any archers to shoot back against these warriors, and it's going to be hard for him to actually get another encampment from Mediolanum. He did choose to make another settler and send it to the west side. He's going to settle on an iron tile. Okay, not bad. He also did manage to get city patron goddess as a pantheon, so he's getting the 40% towards building the first encampment, the first district in a city. On this side, Trajan already has his third city out, and well, he didn't actually put down an encampment yet. We're gonna need to see what he's gonna do. He does have some chops, but not a lot of chops, and I wouldn't actually say he's getting the builders for the chops. I would actually assume he's gonna want to improve these pastures over here, the 3 pastures, and try to get some gold somehow. He does have some resources that will give him gold, the honey tile, the banana tiles, but he would need actually to get irrigation for that, so not really ideal. You can see actually they don't want to muddy themselves with another war to the north or Persephone come to the south. They actually decided who their target is gonna be, and they're gonna push as hard as possible against them. Okay, so oh my god, look how close these cities are gonna be. Hades over here, Foror settling Uranos. Oh my god, right in his face, man. We do have slingers from Palmyra and Caesarea coming out, also from Sirium. We do have him moving to the east side over there, and he's gonna need to get an army to go against Hades. Hades just made it extremely easy to actually come and take one of his cities out. We're gonna need to see if Hades is gonna manage to actually defend that south and get some units there. There are quite a few hilly terrains over here. The good thing is with Rome, you actually do get the road, so you know, much easier to actually connect your armies with your cities. Now we do have Thanatos also getting a few builders. He's by the looks of his army, he's not actually focusing anywhere. He's a bit wary about the west side of Caesar, but also he needs to get an army to the southeast where Kronos is. Well, Kronos, to be honest, he's gonna have a problem over here. Like looking at how he set up his cities, he's very spread. So I would actually find it extremely unlikely that he's not gonna get punished for this. But to be honest, I've seen a lot worse. As in, the players actually did go out of their way to actually get the settle spot, and they were never contested for it, and then they just got away with it. It is what it is, you know. Sometimes if you are going forward, it is what it is. Iron Klaus, so good evening, sir. Who organizes this event, and can anyone sign up for this game? This looks fun. That's a very good question. Actually, we do have Barsake this time around. Actually, I think he did organize most of them. It's Barsake from Civ6. He's organizing the events. I don't know if it is so it's like party invite only, because they do know the players, the good players from Civ6, and part whoever got highest in the ranking system of Civ6, from what I understand, how they work those invites over there. So pretty good. We do have okay, by the looks of it, okay, I'm pausing. Finally, I'm pausing. Okay, 4 turns to actually get the Temple of Artemis in the city of Rome. I feel well, I mean, the Temple of Artemis on one side does give you a massive boost when it comes to amenities, so his probable happiness level in Rome is actually going to be at +3, which is going to give him a serious advantage. Now he can actually get that to a +4 if I do see this correctly over here. He's going to have 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's actually in the other city. He's only going to have a 3. Oh my, why did he build up Artemis with this one? Anyway, he's only going to have like 2 amenities here, and that's not that big, to be honest, with Temple of Artemis. He's still going to get the food, and he's still going to get his housing, which is also important when it comes to like only having 3 cities, because you want that extra district slot. That might mean the difference between you actually getting a general or not, or getting the science for a top tier unit. I do have to say right now Hera is actually in the most safe place by the looks of it. To the north we do have already a war started. To the south and to the west side of him we do have another war started, and he doesn't have somebody to go against, and he's also one of the ones that is getting a general. He wants to play this as safe as possible and try to get that going before he actually expands and annoys somebody. I can easily see that he can go to the southeast over here where he has his warrior. He's getting another settler coming up in 5 turns from the city of Kume, and he will need another encampment training project. By the looks of it, he does have a builder ready to chop. I'm actually quite curious if he's going to want to chop this or not. We do have some skirmishes. You can see actually they're using their archers to try to tear apart their opponent armies. Rome will get another archer out. Okay. Oh my god, that's so low production over there. Can't even one chop an archer. We do have Dementor also getting pushed by Jules Caesar. As you can see, Jules Caesar did smell a little bit of weakness in his opponent. He's also going to get his horses next to Giant Causeway. These horses will benefit from an extra +3 from the Spear of Ion combat strength. And Zagreus. Oh my god, Zagreus. Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate. Hades has declared war on Dementor. So it does look like who is Hades over here? Wait a second, who is Hades and why did he declare war? Oh, I see, he's actually wanting to push out Dementor's warrior so he can move his archers somewhere else. Okay, we do have more pantheons. No, an encampment coming up from Palmyra, a very late encampment, I do have to say. No encampment yet from Hades. Okay. Oh, look, Dunun is actually getting hit. Oh, okay. I mean, Rome over here is not spending any moment holding back. He does have his archers coming out from Arta. I do see more archers coming out from Narbo, and he did improve his horse styles. He does have 2 of them, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna see horses without even a general pick off, try to pick off Apollon over here. Apollon is spending time to get an encampment training project, and that actually takes quite a bit of his war effort away from him. Looking at who this Apollon, right? Apollon is he'll stab 6 times with 4 total tap tech side. Iron working 2 turns. Okay, so he's gonna have legions in 2 turns, but he actually needs the iron for it. He only has 4 iron. Oh, at least his iron tile is protecting next to Mediolanum, and you know, at least that. Good afternoon, hello there, Makis. How are you doing, sir? There's a 5 missing in the stream title. It's oh, there's an S missing. Oh, sorry. Wait, did I? There we go. Fixed it. Thank you. I was in a hurry because initially I thought this is already phase 2, as in we're gonna have a race for Colosseum. Sorry, not a race for Colosseum, a race for the Battle of Trafalgar. I mean, that's what phase 2 was called. And well, Ibanka actually was kind enough to tell me, no, it's not that, it's the other one. And I was like, yay, I know now. Let's go. Okay, so we do have some more words coming around. Looks like Thanatos is going to get his horses, and this time around, by the looks of this positioning of the army, he's going to the west side. Looks like also Jules Caesar is fighting Dementor. Dementor does have open sky. As you can see, he's getting that extra culture from his pastures improved. He does have the moment 2 of them improved. Very nice. And I don't see his horses. He did buy out that tile, and you can see actually Jules Caesar is trying to deny him from actually getting on that tile and getting the horses. While he's bringing horses of his own from his cities. We're going to need to see if Dementor is going to manage to actually take that tile. Jules Caesar is trying to be careful with his archers, and his warriors. And we do need to see if Dementor over here is gonna get to quickly react. It looks like no, he didn't move actually his archer over here, and didn't shoot with this one, so he did not actually take down Jules Caesar Archer. He could have, definitely could have. We do have Earth Goddess also as a Pantheon for Thanatos. He's gonna get some faith per turn. I wouldn't imagine it's a lot actually. 8 faith a turn coming up from Thanatos' territory, and at the moment he still has actually quite a few chops available for him. Not really build those builders to chop out his land. I do see he had a very easy time to actually take Sami Segetusa and Setia if he decided to go here. And it looks like at the moment we do have the horses coming up from Bundisium Achillea. One of them actually did retreat to the southeast, and we're going to see, oh, he's having the vision over here. He's starting to be aware of what's going on here, and I think he found a greedy player that will be oblivious to the danger that he's gonna find himself in. We do have over here Kronos actually, oh my god, he's gonna be facing the legions of Persephone. Let's actually take a look over here what's going on. Persephone does have a major advantage when it comes to attacking into these warriors, even with the fortified defense. Not enough. We do need to take a look at Kronos' tech side. Where is Kronos? And okay, there we go. He's getting his own legions, and basically this is going to turn into a stalemate here. We do have the first horse arriving next to Lugdunum, where there is a legion upgraded. Apollon only had enough strategic resource for one single unit, and as you can see over here, Trajan is slowly actually dwindling the numbers of his opponent's army, while yes, we do have a few more legions showing up to the party. They will do the damage against the warriors. Trajan actually needs to be careful getting not only more horses on the battlefield, but also going for his legion technology and acquiring the iron in the meantime. He did make some safe space to actually improve the iron tiles, so he's gonna need to make use of this safe that he created for himself. We do have God of the Sea available for Jules Caesar. He's gonna get some pearls improved and get that extra production going. Has another city to the southwest that he could settle to get those whale tiles, as you can see over here, 2 of them. No, and I see horses are actually going top of Setia. Horses from Thanatos are going to the top of Setia, while Kronos actually is gonna benefit from a warrior vision, and at the moment Kronos over here, man, I gotta say, I can't believe Kronos is barely getting archery. Oh my god, I mean, he didn't want to go iron working over here because he's getting pushed from the southeast, so I guess that actually matters. He only got to improve one of his legions. Again, a little bit of a problem here. Which one is the Rome played by AI? There's no AI. There's no AI. Or at least I didn't see an AI in the game. No. Unless they're actually gonna consider that they need to put an AI for the disconnector. Anyway, I do have to point out Trajan over here is going to be facing Legion Strength Lugdunum City, which is going to also benefit from Guard Victor. If he's going to get the walls, he's going to get an extra boost. One of the big bad things about it, Rome with his horses cannot do enough damage against Lugdunum just with units, so he's going to need to get something stronger to actually attack into his opponent. And now that we do have General coming up here for Apollon, it does seem like his legions are going to be much better suited to attack into the horses now, with 48 attack damage against the horses, defense of 49. That extra support bonus on, of course, these units of Rome does help a lot. Well, these units of Trajan do help a lot. And we got another skirmish here between Uranus and Hades, and it looks like Hades is gonna get the horses out soon. We do have him needing to actually move to the south over here to get through there. Yeah, while Uranus did manage to recruit a general, Hades did not. This is again gonna be a problem over here between them, a differentiator, and we're gonna need to see if they're gonna manage to actually get it. As in, oh, Setia getting under attack, and it does look like Thanatos is going in, bypassing the warriors and going directly for the city center. Kronos over here did, oh my god, did grid out a fourth settler, and it looks like Thanatos is not gonna wait. He smelled blood in the water, and he's gonna put that city under siege. We do have 4 units around that city with another horse coming out from the west side. It does seem like that city is doomed, I tell you. Not having the ability to actually heal back, this is gonna be an issue for him. Well, we do have Persephone also getting the attack going against his parties. He just one-shot one of the units of his opponent, and as you can see over here, Kronos' city to the south is going to be taken by Persephone. A fourth city soon for him. We do have actually Apollon starting to chew through the Roman attack line, and this is starting to get very dangerous for Trajan, because his units are not going to be strong enough, especially without that encampment. He's getting one, but it's actually right in the face of his opponent, which is going to be very hard to defend, to be honest. But at least that one over there, if he does manage to get like a siege tower, not siege tower, sorry, a catapult or a trebuchet in there, he's gonna attack directly against Lugdunum's defenses. We do have the defensive line moved up a little bit, and it looks like, of course, Rome is going to oblige and move up his units as well. These legions are going to be very, very hard to actually attack with archers. You can see they barely do any damage, 35 against 61. And Kronos is dead. Kronos is dead. We got the demise of the first player. Kronos died to the hands of Thanatos and Persephone. We do have another settler available for Thanatos to actually take over here to the north. He did manage to take over the capital city of his opponent, and now he's going to need to refocus his efforts somewhere else. Jules Caesar with the Dementor are still fighting over here. It does look like Jules Caesar did manage to get the horses out. We do have Dementor scrambling to get his spearmen. He just upgraded his iron tile very late, I should say, very late in the game. Let's actually take a look at his army tab over here and see how much iron does he benefit from. 2 iron on Jules Caesar, and Dementor, where is he? Dementor, there we go. Only 2 iron. 2 iron, 0 horses, 2 iron. And he never got this horse style. He made, like, at the beginning of the game, he made the decision to actually settle this city to the southwest. And when he had to actually upgrade the strategic resource, he just didn't have it in his borders. He didn't get to protect it. Very good moves coming up from Jules Caesar to the north to actually get in and stop Dementor from getting that resource on his side improved. We do have Trajan about to lose his encampment over here. There are 2 Roman legions that are getting to shoot it down, hit it and take it down, I should say. We do have multiple archers ready to counterattack, and I do see, of course, some horses. I'm pretty sure Apollon is going to want to try to take advantage of the weakness, momentary weakness of Trajan, and equal the score. While the encampment is going to die, those are also the dreams of Rome of actually getting this general. Well, he's trying to chop walls, but I fear this is not going to be enough. He needs to stop these legions from actually attacking to his encampment. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. No, I mean, these legions should actually take down that encampment. That's very, very problematic. The thing is, if he attacks with a legion, I think he's going to lose the legion. He's going to get into range of multiple archers, like 3 archers. Yeah, 3 archers and a horse. 3 archers and a horse. So he's definitely going to lose that legion if he attacks with it. We do have more legions coming up from the cities of Rome. We do have the walls getting up in 2 turns, and we're going to need to see if Apollon over here is going to do something about that encampment. If the walls go up, it's going to be very hard for Apollon to break through them. He's going to need the battery ram, or he's going to need a catapult of his own. We do have Thanatos actually getting another city, San Misegetusa to the south. He is gonna need to clean his opponent up over here. Kronos' legions are still around the territory, and well, they're trying to get back set. Yeah, I do have to say, taking San Misegetusa, it's gonna eliminate the player, which includes these units. Now we do have Persephone actually getting that settler, and it does seem like Persephone is going to get that extra 5th city. Oh my god, he's going to have 4 city with a 5th one. Okay, that's actually the same number of Thanatos going to benefit from. Hera to the southeast is actually trying to get an entertainment complex with Magnus established. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chops. If he does manage to get enough builders, he might actually win this game with just the Colosseum. Oh my. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We got Rome getting pushed over here by, or I should say Trajan getting pushed by Apollon. Apollon did take over that encampment tile, moved in all of his units. That's actually 1 turn away from finishing the walls, which is going to deny that extra defense that I'm pretty sure Trajan wanted over there for that encampment. Usually you do the other way around. You build the walls in your city, and then you finish the encampment, so you get the walls immediately. And then it says, hello there and good morning, sir. How are you doing? Also, Iron Claus, and they said he's disqualified and without him. Wait, I don't know what you're talking about. You can see it by the unhappy face of the portrait. Oh, okay. I don't know, and I don't really want to know because I have how to say, I am not sure exactly what information should we share or should we not share, so I don't really want to get into it at all without safe footing. Anyway, a bit of a surprise over here. We do have settler coming up to the west side here. Why is this? Oh, wait a second, this is an AI. Wait, is this an AI? Oh my god, this is an AI, isn't it? Yeah, this is an AI. Oh, kick W. So August over here is gonna have a much easier time. He's gonna get another settler to the north. He's gonna get a fourth settler coming up from Rome. Doesn't look like his next door neighbor, the AI, is actually doing anything here. Oh well, it is what it is. Rome, Trajan actually is gonna try to defend behind the river. Like, these archers cannot withstand the power of those legions, even from across the river. The archers do have less defense on the melee defense strength. We do have Kronos, Uranus, actually going against Hades, and it does look like we got the first player trying to go for campus. Wow, 3 campuses coming around from Hades. He's gonna want to get some extra technology above his opponent over here. And I gotta say, Hades is right now on 9 science and 22 culture. We're 1039. A lot of them did actually get their golden ages, right? Oh my god, we talked so much about action, we totally forgot about the sim. Okay, something happening over here, something happening over here. Sami said it. Oh my god, he got walls in 110. Oh, really, bro? Oh, Thanatos must be so mad. How did he want 10 walls? What the? Anyway, that's kind of bad, boys. That's kind of bad. That's gonna slow down his advancement for so much. Anyway. August, and we do have August with autocracy. He's also in a Penbash Boys golden age with Julius Caesar. He does have he's gonna have port cities, and he's also gonna start chewing through his ally, his well, next door neighbor, the AI. Head up Penbash Boys golden age, 8 science and 21 culture, 30 production coming up for here. We do have the first player actually trying to get that Colosseum chopped. He did set up his Magnus in the city of Velitre, and I do see he's gonna benefit from quite a few chops. He's using even his legions to actually get these chops as soon as possible for that Colosseum. I do see Persephone is also repositioning his army from the west side to maybe try to go against Hera. Both of them do benefit from a general, so it's going to be quite hard for Persephone. Actually, yeah, it's going to be quite hard for Persephone to actually push through this. Now, we do have some even castles created over here by the legions, so they can actually have a little bit of extra strength when it comes to defending. Now we need to take a look next. Hades, 12 science and 26 culture. He does have his defense going on against his opponent Uranus, and by the looks of it, he's managing to keep his footing. We do have him getting Warlord's Throne, and I do see him also getting a massive archer army out. He's getting pushed quite a bit by Uranus, and doesn't seem like either of them want to let go of this. We do have also the AI, which we're not going to talk about because it's pointless. Penbrash Voice Golden Age on Uranus, 11 science with 25 culture. Uranus over here, it did manage to get his third city out, and his own Warlord's Throne coming up next, getting multiple legions on the front line. He's also trying to use his chops from the builders, and did manage to improve from a relative early stage his strategic resources. I don't think he has horses. Does he even have horses? I don't see a single horse style in his empire. Maybe he settled on them, but I don't see it. I think this is a horse style. If I remember correctly, this is a horse style. But anyway, he has a good chance of actually damaging significantly the city of Washington. We're going to need to see how focused he will be next turn, because if he takes that city with attacking into it directly like this, he's going to take a lot of damage on his legions. Needs to be really careful. We do have Trajan actually with a monumentality golden age, 13 science and 11 culture. He did manage to get initiation rights at the beginning, and he's getting some extra faith coming up from him from his building of units. He never actually stopped building units, but he did lose use his initial attack against his opponent, against Apollon. We do have Holy Site being built in Narbo. Okay, I mean, yeah, this is definitely an unorthodox tactic over here, you know. We'll see how this, what are they gonna do? Crusade, Defender, what is he gonna play with? Oh, well, we do have Apollon over here just acquiring experience points between them. Project Cisco, hello there, sir. ¿Cómo ça va, monsieur? Welcome. How are you doing? We do need to see how this is going. Let's see. Okay, legions coming up from Ravenna. We do have Persephone, okay, over here with the archers. Okay. Colosseum, 16 turns Colosseum, boys. We do have the jobs being acquired over here. Hera did get the gold, and it looks like he's slowly chopping this down. 13 turns, and he still has chops available. There we go. 11 turns. Oh my god, he's getting it. Oh my god, he's gonna be so fast on it. And it looks like, of course, Persephone from the west side is the only one who can affect this. There's an AI to the north and very far in the south. Oh, yes, oh my god, no. Persephone, he's going against another opponent. He does not know. Persephone, where are you? Oh my god, he does not know. He never scouted the Colosseum. He does not know. That is in the build queues over here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Now we do have Arena coming out from August as well. He's not actually gonna try to get the series immediately from. I guess maybe he can do that at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. I did go through half of them. Like Persephone is 19 science with 27 culture. He does have 53 production. Did settle another city to the south and got those two cities to the north. His palace and New Orleans are both two new cities. It does look like he's also gonna try to push Trajan from the north. Actually, taking out Trajan is gonna be an advantage, but at the same time, he does need to secure the win on Ravenna. There's another legion coming out in 2 turns, and I do see Rome, of course, with the monumentality. He can chop it out next time. He does have the extra movement on his builders, 4 movement instead of the normal 2 movement, and he still has 2 builder charges. He's also gonna get some faith generated here, so all in all, you know, pretty good. Okay, we do have entertainment complex coming up in Philadelphia. So yeah, he's also gonna try to use Magnus to chop that down, but he's unaware that we do have 7 more turns for Velitre to get this going. Oh my god, this is, I mean, this is gonna be like 2 turns maybe. 2 or 3, maybe 3 turns. He just got another builder over here in Velitre. He has this one ready to go to the northwest, and it does look like these 3 chops are gonna be just enough for that Colosseum to finish. If I read this correctly, that's the benchmark, right? Let me actually ask. Check. Okay. Let's actually see. Bam. Anything happening in the south? Looks like Apollon did manage to get the Reaver connection, and well, everybody's complaining about the Blitz timer. We do have Rome over here, Trajan, with a bit of a problem. He's getting pushed in his capital city. He has 3 turns until he's actually gonna get the walls up. He did put a legion, so it's very hard to actually push through that, but not impossible, especially since Persephone to the north does have a general with his army, and we don't have a general on Rome. His only encampment got taken down by his opponent over here, who he declared war on. I gotta say, he declared war on first, so you know, and he did actually choose to build a holy site in Narbo instead of actually going for another encampment or something. But anyway, we do have Persephone that looks like he's trying to buy time for that ancient wall to finish in 2 turns, while Rome is trying to buy time. Never mind. Okay, 4 turns. Okay. So we got next turn another chop over here. I think it actually went down 2 turns, so that's still gonna remain a turn. So another 2 turns from now. Is this is gonna happen. Let me see. Do we have? Okay, so we do have, I do have to say, I was asking for more information about the rules over here. So it looks like if the Colosseum will be finished, the game ends. Whoever is actually gonna get the caps. Oh, Colosseum finished. Bam. GG, well played. Woo, woo. Daniel, good evening, sir. How are you doing? Good day, sir. Actually, wait a second. What is this game? This is a full Caesar Augusta madness. GG, well played. I don't know who actually goes forward. That's my question over here. Game ended. Yeah, this is it. I mean, he built Colosseum. That was the rule. He needed to build Colosseum, and he ended the game. Now I'm pretty sure we're gonna have this Rome. I don't know who is he playing, or who's he going into the next phase. We do have also Persephone probably going into the next. Oh no, he doesn't have a capital. He never took Ravenna. He doesn't have a capital. The capital was actually Setia. So this is, oh my god, this was all for nothing. Antium is still alive. Jules Caesar is pushing there, but can't get the capital. So we do only have one single capital takeover, and that's actually from this Rome. Whoa, okay. And how many players will advance? And let me actually see if they're in the comp somewhere. Maybe we get to ask them. I don't know if I should be here, because I see in the briefing room there's I think another game by the looks of it, and we don't know exactly who is who from this lobby or from another lobby. Barsake is not in there. Why are they warning them if the goal was to make Colosseum? Because you get advantages from actually having the capital city of your opponent. You win actually if you have the capital city. Like if you have two capitals, you win. Let me actually open up the microphone here for a second and see what's going on.
Si, il est qualifié. Il y a deux mecs morts ou c'est le Colisée qui a fini? Non, il y a un mec mort et un mec disqualifié.
Attendez, s'il vous plaît. Un peu de rigueur. Qui était qui? Du coup, on va passer par le départ et la fin du lobby. Apollon, qui est donc pas qualifié parce qu'il y a eu un Colisée, une cap qui a été prise.
Je suis qualifié, mais
si, il est
non,
qualifié.
Gaston, mais tu ne suis pas en fait. Bah, Gaston, il y a un mec qui a été disqualifié parce que.
On a dit que c'était pas peu de Chilin. En fait, tout le monde était qualifié. Dès que le mec était DQ, tout le monde était qualifié de toute façon.
T'as dit quoi, Fiersos?
On a dit que t'étais papa de Chilin.
Hello.
Mais frérot, c'est trop dingue, je me fais rush garé par un animal.
Hello, papa.
Le mec DQ, c'est Sun Tzu, hein.
Papa, wesh.
Eh les gars, devinez. J'ai une haine, c'est moi, le mec DQ. Je crache jamais de ma vie, ça crache 20 fois d'affilée. Je sais pas pourquoi.
Ah, et
c'est payé?
J'ai jamais crash de ma vie, c'était.
Je suis qualifié en fait, il y a une cap prise.
C'est toi,
et
oui, on est d'accord, GR.
Mais t'es un bâtard.
De savoir qui est qui là.
Pourquoi UTG a perdu. JR a perdu.
Non.
Apollon.
On est tous qualifiés. En gros, c'est celui qui a perdu sa cap et celui qui a
fait. J'ai sali du coup.
Qui était qui?
Écoutez-moi. Celui qui a perdu sa cap et deux.
Écoutez Barsake.
Écoutez-moi, je vous mute. Donc là, le top 1, bravo, d'Historia. C'est ça, je me trompe pas?
Okay, so just a quick news. I received a message and it looks like two players are out. TTPI and Spilke are not gonna get to play into the next phase. Everybody else does advance. We do have also Barsake. Give me who was who. So Apollon was JR. We do have Kronos Spilke. It looks like Dementor was Pulp. We did have Thanatos being played by Distoria. Uranus by Niax. We do have Hades on Sprig. Kremp did play Trajan. Okay. We know who it is. Zagreus CTPI. Okay, well, he did unfortunately make some unfortunate moves there. Augusto Bispis, Jules Caesar Balm, Persephone is Chuck, and Hera is Bwenwen. So, wait, Hera actually, Bwenwen finished the game. And then we did have, what was it, Bispis? August? Oh my god, he was so greedy over there.
En plus, non?
Non, pas du
Non,
tout.
pas notre game à nous, là.
Pas du tout.
Et en fait, je pense qu'on n'a
t'étais
pas
dans la
vécu
game,
les...
qu'est-ce
On n'a pas
Attends,
tous
attends,
vécu les
du
mêmes
coup,
games, hein.
Avant que tout le monde parle de sa game, est-ce qu'on peut juste faire le reveal de tous les rôles un par un là? Que tout le monde sache qui est qui?
C'est qui le mec qui était sur la chaussée, Frissim, et qui a quand même fait des poneys?
C'est moi, c'est mal.
C'est mal, ouais.
Je pensais que t'allais venir sur moi, Malmain, quand tu m'as dit que vas-y, viens, on va sur l'autre.
Bah en vrai ouais, je voulais aller
jour
sur toi,
de ma vie,
mais je crois que c'est Poulpe qui était à côté et Poulpe,
C'est moi.
je lui avais bloqué son poney, du coup elle avait pas de poney. Du coup je me suis dit que ça passerait peut-être mieux sur Poulpe.
Mais attends, mais du coup, c'est pas Disto qui a pris de cap?
Faut juste
moi,
pas
j'ai
être dans
pris
le
une cap.
À
dans le
qui?
bottom 2.
Bah, je sais pas qui c'était.
À moi, je
À Spike'll, je crois.
C'est toi qui es venu avec 3 poneys, Disto?
Ouais, c'est moi qui suis arrivé avec 4 poneys
Ouais.
comme un bâtard dans le bac.
Parce que moi j'étais de l'autre côté du coup de Spike et j'ai commencé à lui forcer Légion et après je fais GG il quitte, tu vois, et je vois que les couleurs derrière lui ça a changé.
Bah ouais, forcément, genre
Bah,
je peux
écoute,
pas avoir front et back, tu vois, genre.
J'avais prévu de faire 4 poneys parce que je pensais que Malm il allait me rush. Et là, Malm il me dit viens, on se tape pas, on va sur celui d'en dessous. Et j'ai mon scout qui est arrivé chez toi. Il a vu que t'étais en train de te battre au sud et que t'avais 0 unit sur ta cap.
Ouais, bah ouais.
Je me suis dit c'est ma porte de sortie.
Par
Et
contre,
du coup, moi, c'est pour ça.
Joli campement déjà sorti et tout, je sais pas quel BO t'as fait, mais genre...
J'ai fait deux villes, j'ai pas fait de troisième colon.
Ouais, ok.
Et j'ai fait Shift Hunter, et j'ai fait colon first.
T'avais une 4-0?
Ouais, il avait une 4-0.
Mais du coup, ton push, il est pas vraiment passé, c'est juste après, t'as fait des points, c'est ça?
Moi, bah mon push en fait, ça servait à rien que je push Spike puisqu'il était déjà mort, il a perdu sa cap.
Ouais.
Du coup, le temps de ramener
T'as fait Colisée? C'est toi qui as fait Colisée?
Non, le temps de ramener toutes
non,
mes unités au sud pour attaquer Alexis, bah
Ah, c'est
c'était
BW.
trop tard en fait.
Un mec sur la côte qui avait...
Bon, ça passait pas parce que t'avais des catapultes ou pas? Parce que j'avais Victor Burr
J'ai
pour
spawn
Choto,
sur la
donc
côte
j'ai
et il y avait 152 militaires sur ma B2 tour 18, voilà. Quand je dis 150, c'est vraiment pas une exagération.
Il y avait 4 guerriers, 3 archers.
J'aurais pu raser Bis là, putain.
Il y a rien du tout, mec.
Attends, et du coup, c'est qui Hera dans la game?
Mais gros.
C'est BON, c'est moi.
Et du coup, la route que je t'ai envoyée.
J'ai poney en ring 3.
Ouais, vu ton militaire, je pensais que c'était négatif, j'ai pété.
Bah, c'était pour juste faire des sous.
Ouais, j'imagine, mais je peux pas grid quoi.
J'ai vu que t'avais.
Okay, so I got some more news over here. The next game will actually be in 45 minutes. So we're gonna have a pause. I'm gonna put, I would say, I'm gonna start up the stream a little bit later to see actually how this is gonna go. And I guess we're gonna see each other then. So 45 minutes, or actually I'm gonna start it up in like 30-35 minutes to actually get the lobbies going and everything. And well, man, oh man, if the second game is gonna be like this one with war all around, oh yes, that's the Battle of Trafalgar that's gonna come up next, and we're gonna need to see what are they gonna do on Primordial map, if I'm not mistaken, or was that? Oh no, it's actually 4 naval maps that can be chosen from, but I think I read something about Primordial. We'll see then. Anyway, we're gonna come back and see you later. Thank you so much for joining.